tourism is one of the top foreign exchange earners in this beautiful nation. But apart from boosting the economy, how do tourists impact the communities they visit in a positive way? We are looking at how tourism has impacted around the places, around the destination of Lake Bunyonyi. This particular program has been courtesy of Crator Bay Cottages. You are watching My Country with me, Bismarck. You are very welcome and keep on the show.
Oh, welcome to Crator Bay.
Thank you,
Nice to meet you. My name is
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Bismarck from UBC.
welcome.
On the shores of Lake Bunyonyi lies the unique Crator Bay Cottages, where I had a chance to visit and hence welcomed by the chief staff, the residing tourists, and Toby the wonderful dog. The reason why Crator Bay Cottages is frequented by tourists is yet to be known. The unique view of the historical and geographically positioned Lake Bunyonyi definitely comes first as to why the cottages are unique. First and foremost, the interior reception of these cottages are Ugandanized with Ugandan paintings and crafts, an impression that says, you are in the Pearl of Africa. The various flags of all nations that imply every nation is welcome to this part of Uganda. The most significant aspect of Crator Bay Cottages is not only in the nature-filled environment, but also having the only known place that ventured in feeding all species of birds that visit the cottages. This is seen in the unique construction of the 5-star Birds restaurant. It's one of the amazing ways Crator Bay Cottages is giving back to these bird natives of Lake Bunyonyi. But the gist of the matter is the relationship Crator Bay has merged between the community and the visiting tourists. After enjoying a well-prepared cuisine with Crator Bay's specialty dish, the crayfish, and spending a warm night in the beautiful cottages, it's then that preparations are made to set off the community with the then tourists. The boat ride to Mujera village, where Bunyonyi Impact, a community-based initiative that bridges tourists to the young school-going pupils that is supported by the tourists, takes us only 25 minutes on the lake, giving a fascinating feel of the lake breeze. On arrival, we are welcomed by children beneficiaries of Bunyonyi Impact, who receive sacks of food bought by the kind-hearted tourists with whom we traveled. Bunyonyi Impact, that is associated with Crator Cottages, matches the relationship of the community to the tourists who gradually support where it's due. Patriotism is manifested among these young citizens at a tender age, courtesy of Bunyonyi Impact.
My name is Claire Govro. I'm the founder of Bunyonyi Impact. I founded it in 2012. I finished medical school. I had a passion for tourism, so I came to work at Crator Cottages, where I'm the manager. And as I was always taking the tourists around, I realized that there was a need to help the community here. So we started Bunyonyi Impact, which is mainly really supporting the people in Mujera village. We have a school with about 670 children, and we support them in different ways. And also we have a community clinic that we give subsidized treatments to the patients, and we are really impacting the community. This project is basically supported a lot by the number of tourists that come here. I take them to the schools and they give some balls, pens and pencils to the children. Some of these tourists have volunteered, they've helped in the clinic and in the schools to teach the children. It's basically really being supported by tourism. Crator Bay is not only business oriented, but we are doing a lot of community development here. All the guests who come in, whether Ugandans or foreigners, have a chance to visit our Bunyonyi Impact project, and they do give a lot of support to the community there.
A number of tourists have confessed that it's amazing how they feel attached to the lives of the community, a thing that motivates them to recommend others when they go back to their respective countries.
Ogundi Murundi.
What's your name, brother?
Rene, Tamemai.
Okay, just tell me about the experience we had.
I think it's amazing
Okay.
that citizens take initiative and start projects like this. Also, these kind of projects are a role model for new upcoming projects, which is the same thing, citizen initiative.
How amazing in particular did you find it?
I think it's amazing that from one person initiative can grow something as big as this, and how many people really are gathering and getting involved in the process, and also I think uniting this with the tourism, you know, is definitely helping a lot. Taking people out there and showing them the circumstances and the possibilities what these kids actually have in life, and what can we do to improve these things, and you know, who can anyone help, and what kind of impact can they actually leave in these kind of situations as they visit the places and they see what is missing, what is needed, and they also bring the things with them, obviously, which are essential. Things like pencils, what we saw today, pencils, paint brushes, and you know, everything what is necessary for kids to develop healthy.
As far as tourism is concerned, according to you, I mean, in terms of Lake Bunyonyi in particular, do you think this kind of project, the natural placement of Lake Bunyonyi, is benefiting the environment around and bringing back the community?
Absolutely.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. It brings back a lot of things to the community, and you see a little development, like we are talking about these surrounding areas over here, where people are coming, you know, monthly basis, starting new businesses, putting up new campsites, attracting more tourists, and giving out more innovative business models. And also, it's more of the reason for Ugandan government to help out and maybe install more power facilities. So you see these kind of concepts where people with money and businesses unite their hands and come together and say, please come and put power now. It will also benefit the community around, because I'm not talking about major industrialism or creating big factories, but you see, if there is a power, the carpenter can do maybe a job which he couldn't do before, because he can use now the tools and machinery.
Kann ich alle Buchstaben yes, okay. You know every... Please translate.
TWESIGYE, then Alan Wilson. Yeah, at gmail.com.
Who has been around Lake Bunyonyi for some time, or someone who has traveled around Africa, all the world, what if there is any change that you think would come up, or that a change someone would initiate around Lake Bunyonyi, what would that be? It's something that would make Lake Bunyonyi better as a tourist site.
I think it's not only Lake Bunyonyi, I think it's the whole Africa when we are talking about this. More over the service, people's motivation to actually give a good service to the tourists who are coming, and definitely being honest. And what you see in Lake Bunyonyi is one of the rare sites what I've seen in Africa where people are actually honest. They don't overcharge the tourist, and the tourist is happy to come back. And also advise when they go home to the other tourists to come to the area and give that impact. Leave their money behind, and why not also take part of some kind of a initiative like this school project or a clinic in another hand.
Even the love of tourism is promoted to these beneficiaries, and who knows, the country's future is in their hands, and hence it's paramount they grow up knowing the impact of tourism.
And to be a tour guide like me, you have to go to school and study well. And be a good girl, be a good boy. Okay?
I can't imagine how the life of these little citizens would be like in the absence of such projects that give visiting tourists opportunities to extend care and support that they deserve. Apart from being a top foreign exchange earner, tourism helps produce relationships between Ugandans and the tourists that come around. Well, this is one of the most interesting journeys that I've made. I'm somewhere around Bunyonyi. The kids you have been watching, they're actually dancing and having fun. It's because the increasing number of tourists who keep on coming around this place just impact the community from good life to better life. It's one of the journeys that I've made courtesy of Crator Bay, and it's very, very nice. All this happens in my country, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. Thank you for being a wonderful viewer, and for those of you who want to get in touch with us, My Country UBC is the Facebook page, and Bismarck the Versatile is where you can follow me on Twitter. Keep watching UBC, don't you go away, and blessings to you all. Big up.